Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning, big day. Hopefully everybody's feeling good after having a recovery day yesterday. Hopefully you got a chance to relax and recover from Monday and Tuesday's workouts. It is perfectly normal if you are still feeling sore. You might have some full body soreness going on today. That is completely fine and completely normal. I got it going on myself. So we're all in it together. That's why we're doing these videos. Let you know it's completely normal to kind of feel sore all over. That is fine. We will get through it. And we got to get through it because today is Thursday. And in my opinion, the most fun day of this program because it is the 100 rep bench press challenge day. And this 100 rep bench press challenge is really what brought on this shock and awe program. A couple weeks ago, just as kind of a fun thing, I posted the 100 rep bench press challenge on YouTube, and I challenged all you guys, I challenged the universe, and many of you accepted the challenge, and I received video responses literally from lifters, athletes, washed up meatheads, bodybuilders, like people from all over the world gave it a try. And it's a fun thing to do. It's a great workout. You get a huge pump. Like who doesn't love to get a great upper body pump? And anytime you throw any kind of competition or challenge, it just makes your workouts more fun, more competitive. And in this day and age where we could compete and share experiences with people from literally all over the world, it just makes things that much more interesting and that much more fun. So we're incorporating that 100 rep bench press challenge into the shock and awe program. It is a major part of the shock and awe program because if you've never done this before, never challenged yourself to complete 100 reps as fast as possible, it definitely shocks your body. The first time I ever did it, I was shocked. That was the only thing I did for my workout. My workout consisted of 60% of my body weight, which is only 135 pounds, but trying to do that 135 pounds for 100 reps in the least amount of time possible. I mean, when I was done, and I think I did it in 6 minutes, 6 minutes something the first time I ever did it. The time I have to beat, the best time I've gotten is 5 minutes and 53 seconds. So that's what I'm shooting for today, which is going to be tough. But first time I ever did it, I felt like I did cardio, lifted, competed. So I had that adrenaline rush and then dump. So I was shot. And that's why you will see week 1 workout number 3, which is today's workout. It's very, very low volume. We're going to do the 100 rep bench press challenge, and then we're going to do a little bit of upper back, and we're done. It's not a typo in the workout. It's very quick because we realize most people who have never done this 100 rep bench press challenge, that you're going to be fried afterward. And it does get better. Next week, you're going to be a little less fried, and by week 3, you'll probably be able to do a full workout after completing the 100 rep bench press challenge. So just wanted to throw that out there today. We're going to hit that. The challenge is pretty much the workout today, a little bit of upper back, and we're going to call it a day. And we'll probably add some volume to this workout during weeks 2 and weeks 3. Now, why am I in my kitchen? Why did I just roll out of bed and start talking to the camera? To add some value to these videos and just to do a little something different so it doesn't get boring with us, me and Smitty doing the same thing each and every day. People's morning rituals and morning routines is a big thing. A lot of people want to know, myself included, you look at people that you look up to, successful people, and the big question is, what do you do during the first hour upon waking up? And you'll see a lot of successful people, are very productive, and they have a routine of what they eat for breakfast and do they get work done and do they meditate, and they're just, everybody's kind of got their thing. So a question I always get is things like, what do you eat for breakfast? What supplements do you take? what do you do before you head off to the gym? So I figured this is something I touched upon a little bit on my podcast a couple weeks back, but I figured I'd show you guys what I do before I go to the gym. If you have no interest in this, I am not offended. Fast forward to the workout part. So I'm going to bring in the camera with me to the gym, and we'll give you some clips of today's workout. I will videotape my 100 rep bench press challenge because I want to beat that 5 minutes and 53 seconds. And when the camera's on, it always makes you work a little bit harder when you know the world is watching. So anyway, basically, I just rolled out of bed. My voice is cracking. I'm shot. It's Wednesday and Thursday nights I don't sleep enough to begin with, but Wednesday and Thursday nights are the 2 nights that I barely get any sleep. I don't know if this is in the shot, but this is my hard-boiled egg maker. The timer is going off. Shout out to Rob from Australia. What's up, mate? I'm still using the damn hard-boiled egg maker that you got me, whatever that was, 4 or 5 years ago. But this was a gift. This is one of the greatest gifts ever given to me. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a hard-boiled egg maker. Just having 2 today. Let me take these off. This is literally my real morning routine, as you can see. But Rob, if you're watching, brother, still using the damn thing. One of the greatest gifts ever. Anyway, got sidetracked. But Wednesday and Thursday are 2 of the steady nights I go to Connecticut to train Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. And sometimes we do more days. The days vary, but Wednesday, Thursday nights are kind of like the staples. And so I go to bed very late on those nights. By the time I get home, grab something to eat, usually get into bed about 4 in the morning. And for those who don't know, I have 4-year-old twins. Me and my wife have 4-year-old twins. And, I love them, but they don't seem to care that daddy goes to bed at 4 in the morning on Wednesday and Thursday night because they're up for school. If I'm lucky, they might sleep till like 7:15, 7:30. But for the most part, I'm up like 6:45, 7 o'clock on average. So I average 3 hours of sleep on Wednesday and Thursday nights. And that's about what I got last night. That's why I'm run down right now, as usual. But here's my morning routine. I do my best to help my wife, help Ashley, get the kids ready and get them out the door into school. She does 98% of the work. I do my best. I'm not a morning person to begin with, and Wednesday and Thursday or Thursday and Friday mornings from going to Connecticut on Wednesday and Thursday night, I am dragging ass. So do my best, got them out of the door. I'm going to train right when I get to the gym today before I have a client today, and then I got a consultation and a couple phone calls, conference calls. So I have about an hour 15 minutes when I get to the gym today to train. So what I would do is basically, I always drink a big glass of water out of my Do Epic Shit mug. I fill this bad boy up with water, and I make sure before I eat, I drink a whole thing of water. While I'm waiting for the, while I'm waiting for the hard-boiled eggs to get done. This is something I've spoken about before. I do 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And the Bragg company just came out with the apple cider vinegar and honey blend, which has been a godsend because I hate vinegar. I hate the taste of it. I do it for the health benefits, but this honey blend makes it a million times better. It almost tastes good, although you still have the after vinegar taste. So what I'll do, today I'm just gonna do a tablespoon, and I still wash it down with a little bit of water. So literally, spilled a little bit, literally like a kid taking medicine. Still vinegary, but not too bad. I do 1 to 2 tablespoons. Take 2 probiotics right before I eat breakfast. And I'm showing this, my supplement routine changes. I've actually taken less and less supplements. I used to take like 16 different things. Now, what I wanted to show you was my core supplements. I have like specialty supplements that come and go, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I literally cut down from 16 different things to 6 kind of morning ritual core supplements that are, these are more for health. You know, these are indirectly, they will help improve your performance, because if you're healthy, you know, you'll be able, you get sick less, you know, you'll perform better. You know, with my sleep schedule being shitty and being run down and working long hours, these are things that, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself, but kind of, you know, keep me going and keep me from being, you know, having a cold and being sick all the time, which I think a lot of people, if they had my schedule, you know, wouldn't be able to get out of bed half the morning. So probiotics I keep in the fridge. And today for breakfast, my breakfast fluctuates. Usually I have a eggs and turkey bacon from Metabolic Meals. I just ran out of those, but I do have one of their dairy-free coconut crave bars. I'm gonna have this bar and 2 hard-boiled eggs this morning for breakfast. Not a huge breakfast. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like a savage. I am starving. Today, because I ate at 4 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning before I went to bed. Not that hungry, but I'm one of those people, I cannot work out on an empty stomach. Maybe some light cardio or something, but not high rep strength training like the 100 rep bench press challenge today. So this coconut crave bar is awesome. It's raw almonds, dairy-free dark chocolate, unsweetened shredded coconut, raw almond butter, organic coconut oil, and honey. That's it. You know, you can't beat it. 340 calories. If I add in the 2 hard-boiled eggs, this little breakfast is going to be just under 500 calories and 20 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat. So it's a pretty nice, balanced, great pre-workout meal. So I'll have that and the hard-boiled eggs. And then the core supplements, I will take the supplements after I have the food in my stomach. Got to take a quality fish oil. This is from Metagenics. It's definitely a little pricey, but I feel like you cannot put a price tag on your health, and especially your fish oil. Do not buy cheap fish oil. Don't take any at all. If you're going to go to like your local supermarket and buy the $8 fish oil, you know, you might as well just go eat friggin' poison. Just don't take it at all. This is the Omegagenics EPA DHA 1000. This is pretty potent. It's like, I think it's like $80 on Amazon, and it's 120 pills. I take 2 at breakfast, 2 at dinner. So, you know, I take like double what they recommend. But that's what I do with a lot of supplements. This only lasts me a month, so you might say, holy shit, $80 a month on fish oil. But I can't tell you how many people say that that's too expensive for them, but they go out 3 nights a week. You know, they drink on the weekends, and you know, the amount of money they spend on beer and going out to dinner on shitty food, you know, you could put $80 aside and have probably the #1 supplement that everyone should be taking, regardless of, you know, gender, age, what they do for a living, sport they play. If they're just, if they're not an athlete or they are, it doesn't matter. Everybody in the world should be taking a quality fish oil. Then I take D3. Dr. Rhonda Patrick talked about the health benefits of D3. You could go and check out my podcast with her for that. Vindor 900, this is a resveratrol supplement. You could look up, I'm not going to go over the benefits of all these, you could look it up. I got some inside information from a non-biased source, and I don't get paid to say this at all, but the word on the street from some very intelligent medical doctors and people in the know, this is the highest quality resveratrol supplement out there. Curcumin I take for anti-inflammatory purposes. All my injury history and body's a mess, so I take this 2 to 3 times a day. This thing's, oh, I didn't shut that thing off. And then because I'm becoming an old bastard and I turned 40, and we have had some prostate issues in my family, as like an insurance policy, I take this supplement called Super Beta Prostate. Again, thankfully, I don't have any known issues right now, but as an insurance policy, I think guys, 35 and over should probably, take something, kind of check, keep the prostate healthy. So those are the supplements. I'm gonna have this little breakfast, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and my Metabolic Meals Coconut Crave Bar. You can check them out at mymetabolicmeals.com. Gonna eat this up, head to the gym. I will take Shroom Tech Sport when I get to the gym. It makes a huge difference, especially for the high rep stuff or endurance-based stuff. I'll take 4 Shroom Tech Sport when I get to the gym. Right when I get there, I'll warm up for about 15 to 20 minutes today. I'm going to do that same Triple H upper body warm-up that I did on Monday. I will do my relaxed hanging from the chin-up bar again. And then I'll record some of today's workout, especially that bench press challenge, so you guys can check out what I'm doing, and hopefully you're not just watching me, you are doing it too. All right, let me eat and we'll head over to the gym. 4 Shroom Tech Sport. And we're gonna add a little caffeine. The 2.5 hours sleep didn't cut it. So each of these is 200 milligrams of caffeine. Basically just a caffeine pill. I'm gonna cut it in half. So it's like having a small cup of coffee with my Shroom Tech without having to spend the time drinking the coffee. All right, let's do it. Whenever I'm going to do some high rep bench pressing, I always make sure to stretch my quads and hip flexors beforehand. Just because if you're laying on that bench for a long period of time with all that tension, if you're someone who normally gets a lot of tension and tightness in their low back, a little trick is before you bench press, stretch your hip flexors and your quads, and it will alleviate that low back tension, so your low back doesn't cramp up in the middle of your bench press set. So I'm just doing basic couch stretch or wall stretch. Gonna hold it for a minute on each side, then I'll finish my upper body warm up, and then get into the bench warm up sets. You'll also notice that's why I elevate my feet. A lot of people ask me, why do I always have blocks underneath my feet on the bench? It's just to alleviate some of that tension on my low back. Kind of elevate my feet up to create less tension on the low back. So combining both, increasing the length of the hip flexors and the quads, and elevating your feet will drastically reduce the low back discomfort when you bench press. All right, so I finished my warm-up. I'm ready to go. I actually have to pee really bad, but I thought maybe if I hold it in, it'll help me get the reps done quicker because I gotta get to the bathroom. Any edge you could get, all right? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. All right, my personal goal is 5 minutes, 53 seconds. I'm gonna have to watch back the video to get the exact time, but I'm gonna use a stopwatch to give me a gauge. Here we go. First time I ever did 50 in a row. Might come back, bite me in the ass, we'll see. I think I got 50 in a little under a minute. One of the keys when doing this is not going to failure on that first set or round. Last 2 times I did 40. We'll see how this goes. This shit is burning. I'm about at the 2-minute mark. 65. About the 3-minute mark. Give it to you to 85, 78, 88. Come on, tribes. Wake up. I'd love to get it another 5 minutes. Got about a minute. See if I can do 66. One day, when we fall from side, we'll stray into an endless night. I'm living with a head full of pride. Crisping, grasping, searching for love. The grave is where you live your life. 5 more reps. Come on, baby. About 4.5 minutes, I think. I think I got it in under 5. It's my cardio for today. Got to upgrade from this medium. All right, watch back the video, see what I got. Get some upper back. So my unofficial time, I think, was right about 4 minutes and 53 seconds. So I beat my previous best by close to a minute, regardless of what my official time ended up being. Gotta go back and check out the tape again, but beat it by a minute, so I'm pretty happy with that. Definitely shocked. It's amazing what, just competing, even if it's against yourself, what it does as far as intensity levels and just an adrenaline dump. So while I still got a little adrenaline left in me, I'm gonna hit that upper back and call it a day.